So experts say that this year El Nino finally becomes a man, and we are all getting punished for it. In fact, I had to wear my rubber boots even to get into the shop today, which also, as you can see behind me, probably requires rubber boots as well. Today I am working on a Bickern. I only have the giant Bick, and unfortunately it is unusable for some of my more petite projects. We are going to take this offcut from my Hardy holder tool, take the offcut from my head hammer. We are going to weld them together and make a Bick. I think I'm missing some steps in there. Today we're going to start by putting the tenon on the end. And in the past I have been setting down way too much and making way too long of a shank. We are going on the ragged end. So it's going to get forged out and be a completely non-important aspect of the tenon. These tongs are still covered in oil from when I quenched my hammer. And you can see I am really only hitting the end of what will be the tenon. I'm not trying to do half-face blows or anything. There's enough mass in this bar at 1 1/4 inches that the bar's own mass and inertia will actually do the work for us. All I've got to do is hit the end, and it's rigid enough it'll force itself down over the corner of the horn. With some luck, this is our last heat. Forging out anyway. Oh, no. Apparently we have no luck. I can already tell that's not going to make it. Does that count? I don't know. So the plan is to take that base that we just made, and we're going to forge this out into the face and the top of the Bickern, and try to forge weld it to the top. I don't know if that's going to work, and I will be perfectly fine if I end up having to stick weld this all together. But I do want to try to forge weld it just because I need the practice, and this is the time to do it. This is the offcuts for the bar of 41, no, what did I make this out of? 1045, that these two hammers were made out of. So we're going to take this piece, since it's a little bit bigger. I do have plans for this later, but that's probably going to actually be on my car channel. So I'm going to be working back and forth between this chunk and forging out the base of the Bickern, and Naturally, I don't have any tongs that really fit this correctly. So, yeah, stay tuned to watch me struggle. Even this small of a piece, it doesn't want to move very well. Guess we bring the 4-pounder back out. I personally find it amusing that this hammer that I'm using was forged from this piece of bar, which is now forging the same piece of bar. And to think, I thought this was going to be hard work. I'm just now realizing I probably haven't been getting this hot enough this entire time. Ow. Oh, the moment is nearly upon us. I think I've got these things down to about the right size. We're going to have a bunch left over to cut off the back here, but I want to leave a handle and some extra material to work with just in case. I'm going to practice a couple times getting this, getting into the hardy hole and into position so that I can forge weld, do some experimenting and figure out what's going to be the most reliable way to get these two pieces together. Come on. Naturally, I'm having trouble reading the color. My flux is not behaving like normal. No. Alright, so I've been struggling with this for a little over an hour now, and I'm not getting enough heat. I got it hot enough on that first try to stick it, but I just missed my timing, and since then, it's been making clinker faster than the pieces are getting hot. Oh, and then my flue got clogged, and I've been chasing my tail trying to get this to work. I'm going to give it one more shot, and then I'm just going to break out the stick welder. So this has not gone to plan at all. The forging's all gone fine. I've got the constituent pieces and everything. I don't know what's going on, but I have not been able to get my forge up to welding temperature. I got it up to what I think is welding temperature once, and then I botched it and I didn't get it stuck, and yeah, I just have not been able to get my fire physically hot enough to get to welding temperature since. I don't know if it's got something to do with the humidity, because it's been like actively raining more or less all day. The ground inside the shop here is physically wet, and there's like standing water like underneath my vise over there, and like over there underneath my toolbox, and unfortunately there's also standing water over there, which is where my stick welder is right now. So yeah, it's a rain is apparently just set out to ruin my shop time today. I'm going to have to revisit putting this together on another day, because I have spent probably 2 hours just trying to get these two pieces forge welded. I've literally spent more time with these pieces in the fire trying to get them up to welding temperature than I have actually forging them into shape. That's my day. How are you doing? I will have to, like I said, revisit this, come back to it in a couple days. Unfortunately, the rest of my week and weekend are committed to other things, and today was kind of the only day that I had available. Like I said, everything in the shop is too wet. I could have easily just stick welded all of this together and been done with this, you know, an hour and 45 minutes ago, had I, you know, not been so determined to try to forge weld this together. I even took this over to my outside and tried to get it hot in my gas forge, and that definitely didn't work. That's a problem. I know that would have been pushing the limits of what that thing's capable of on a good day, which it is not. So, yeah, there's still, I mean, I have like 30 minutes worth of work left on this. I mean, I've got to weld it together, grind this, and then heat treat it. And yeah, that's frustrating, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes life just tries to kick you in the hardy hole. I am not defeated, I am just delayed. I don't know. I also opened a new bag of coal today, or Coke, and I don't really want to blame it on the Coke because I don't want to be that person, so I don't really think that's what's going on, but there's a possibility that there's something going on there, but honestly, it wasn't getting hot. I mean, and I barely was even able to burn the end of this thing. And honestly, on an average day, this forge should have melted this all into slag in a matter of a few minutes, but it did not do that. Either finish this up and release it as a midweek thing if I can do that. I think I will have time for that next week. If not, the conclusion of this will not be the totality of next week's video. It will just be a portion of it, if it's part of it at all. So thank you for watching. We will finish this shortly. Ow! It's still hot, so, I mean, yeah. I will see you next time.